We are going to round it out by giving you a little bit of information about the big Dancing with the Stars event that's going to be happening here locally tomorrow. And to talk more, let's bring in Jackie Smiertka. Jackie, how are you? She's with Faith in Action.
I'm good. As far as I last checked, I am good. Just getting every little thing finalized.
So, Jackie, for those that aren't familiar with your Dancing with the Stars event, tell us about it.
Dancing with the Stars is to support our mission possible, which is through Faith in Action. And what we do is we do repairs for the low income, like poverty level, elderly, disabled, and veterans all over our county. We are joining with and looking for more construction companies who will volunteer their time, and we will pay for the supplies for a variety of things such as uh, grab rails, widening doors. On occasion, we will do some ramps, various things like that, so that these people who own their homes will live in them safely.
So this is a big fundraising event. How is it going to be different this year? Because last year it had to be postponed.
Well, it's going to be different because most of us who are dealing with this have not slept much. So we have a very large place at San Marino Club that normally holds 80 people. We have about 165 people. The tables are spread out. Everything is socially distanced. It is a sit-down dinner. We are expecting that people are not going to be wandering around the room, but when they do, they're to wear their masks.
So we should let people know. So Jackie, I participated in one of the first ones. Here's my award back in 2015. I will let everyone know I was horrible.
No, you weren't.
But I've been lucky enough to be a judge, which is much easier than actually getting
Yes.
out there and dancing. It really a lot of work goes into this event, and you have so many fabulous people participating. Give us a background of some of the dancers. I know we don't have time to go through all of them, but really a focus is on our first responders and our heroes.
Right. We have two doctors that are pediatricians who are dancing from from the Shelby Pediatric Group. We have a construction company and ABC Construction, the ABC Group from Semka, who are participating. They will be representing the construction companies all over the county. Obviously, the doctors will be representing our medical field. We do have a teacher now who is dancing, who is going to be representing teachers. So we have that kind of a group with us that's representing something that has had trouble during COVID.
So Bloomfield Township Police, I know they have an officer that's dancing as well. It's very nerve-wracking
Yes.
for the people that doing this for the very first time to get in front of a group and to dance. We are going to miss Frank Beckman this year. He's not judging. What a hoot he has been through the years, but
Yes.
a fun lineup on the judge side as well.
Elisa Z, who, like you, have been friends with me for many years now and have supported us. You specifically, number one, first day one to agree to dance. And we also have Jamie Miller, who is one of the dance pros. And we put a dance pro in almost like the real show. And she's from Arthur Murray's studio. And then, of course, Steve Curtis, who's a deputy because he's representing the deputies of Oakland County, as we have Sarah Gooch, who is representing them also.
And we will say Steve danced before.
Yes.
He was amazing. It was like
Yes.
mic drop watching him dance.
Yeah. Yeah. He had some background from New York too, so he had a little bit of an edge.
But Sheriff Bouchard has always been great in providing deputies at the time also to, for them to help support this organization because it's a fun night. And we know it's going to be different this year because of COVID, but we're happy to be able to be in person again to do this event.
Yes.
But really the important thing is it's about raising money for
Right.
Faith in Action.
Yes, it definitely is. And we really will appreciate any support that anyone can give. And if there are outside construction companies interested, we need to hear from them as well.
So construction companies, but donations, I would imagine, are always appreciated as well,
Oh,
Jackie.
yes, always appreciated because remember, we, the charity, are paying for supplies, and wood is just ridiculous in price right now.
Yeah, that is, I didn't even think about that until you just mentioned it, but the lumber prices are insane, which means that's going to take a bigger bite out of your budget.
Yes, absolutely will.
With that, Erica Erickson, she's going to be judging as well.
She is not going to be able to. She is has not been feeling very well, not with COVID, but she's not been feeling very well, and so she's been sort of out of off the radar. And Roop, who was dying to be able to do it again this year, unfortunately is not able to because of the studio not wanting him to. So that was a problem as well. So we're happy with the four judges that we have who really have a good feel for what we're doing.
Well, and for some of us that dance before, we see both sides of it as well. Is Jason still the MC?
Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Jason will be the MC. In fact, I have to contact him today to say, I am so glad you're going to be with us because I really need a good laugh. And he is worth a lot of laughs when he does this.
He really is. He's a comedian. Jason Colthorpe from Channel 4. People maybe they see him on TV, but there is another side of him. He
Yes.
is hilarious. He's been emceeing for several years. He does such a much better job than I ever did at emceeing. He is just a hoot. But again, we want to say you can find out more, go on the website,
Right.
support some of the dancers as well, because not only is a lot of pressure on them to perform, and you got to remember, most of these people are not professional dancers. The year
Oh,
I did
yes.
it, Erica Erickson and Ashley Barasay, I think they were in it, but they were former dancers.
And so
And
was
they
Jason. And Jason was too.
see,
One of
and
the
they
first
bring
ones.
their A game. And
Yeah.
so it can be very intimidating for some of us non-dancers. But Officer Soley from the Bloomfield Township Police Department, teachers, doctors, so many people on the front lines this year. Um,
Yes.
they need a good time, Jackie.
Yes, we all need a good time. And this is the time that it is going to be, the whole thing is going to be videotaped. So we'll be able to have that to send out to people who are wanting to see how the show went and couldn't attend.
Jackie, with that, it says surprise judges. Is that still happening?
What does it say? I'm sorry.
Surprise judges on
Oh,
the
surprise judges is not going to happen because that's where we were hoping that we could put in Roop and we were hoping we could put in Frank. And unfortunately, they're not able to this year. But next year, we might have 20 judges up there next year.
because with that, Jackie, just another minute. What's it been like to try to plan this?
uh Unreal. And I told my husband, I said, the next time there's a pandemic, do not let me do Dancing with the Stars. But the important thing about it is that we need people to stay on the radar. We need people to know what we're doing in all of the cities in all of Oakland County. And we're hoping that this will just spread like crazy across the United States. We are a one and only initiative of doing this. So it's going to be really good.
Well, we know that you've been working around the clock, pandemic or not. Our
Yes.
seniors still need help, and for so many of them, more so
Yes.
now than ever, because people did not get out
Right.
to help and to volunteer last year like they would in normal times. So again, faith in action. The big Dancing with the Stars event is going to be happening tomorrow night, May 1st, 6 to 11. I would imagine all the tickets, are they sold out?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Well, that's good. The tickets are sold out, but you can still donate, or you can also volunteer.
Right.
And if you're someone in the construction industry, please help support this great cause, as well as our community and our seniors. Jackie, we so appreciate your time today.
Thank you so much, Ronnie. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.